Hi and welcome to class. We are going to do a serious shoulder class today. We are going to both strengthening and work on mobility in our shoulder joints. So for that we have some props. We are going to use some blocks, and I have some weights here. They are 1 kilo each. We are going to use 2 if you don't have it, or if you have weights but they are as 4 kilos, maybe that's too much. You can use water bottles for this also, so go and find some water bottles and you can use them. And we are also going to use a strap and 2 blankets. So we are beginning at our backs. So lay on your back, and you can have straight legs or you can have bent knees. So just feel whatever is best for your back right now. And we take a moment here to just adjust and come in contact with our breathing and our body. So take some deeper breaths. And if you want to breathe out through your mouth the first 3 times or something. And just relax your jaws and relax between your eyebrows. Let your skin soften and feel your back against the mat. Feel how you relax in your lumbar curve and how your legs relax. And let your pelvis get heavy. And relax your shoulders. And just tune in. How are you? And especially how are you in the neck and the shoulders? Just come in contact with this area. So this class is good for us that are weak and have some limits in our shoulder joints and tension in our neck. If you have inflammation or you have some more serious shoulder pain, then I don't recommend this class, because we are going to use our weights and that is maybe too soon for you. So then just keep on doing what you are doing and come back to this class another time. Great. So from here, stretch your arms up towards the ceiling, and then you put your right hand above your left hand, and then you press the hands against each other, and you start to move your arms with this resistance up over your head and towards the floor. And you go as far as you have strength to, and when you come as far as you can, then relax your arms and then press again and go to the opposite side. Just feel how you work in your muscles and how you work in your shoulder joints and shoulders pressing down and towards each other. And when you are coming to your end range here, you just relax and you go once more over your head. So just press your hands into each other. And find a good way to breathe here. It's very easy to just hold your breath, and please breathe while you do this, and just relax again when you come to your end range, and then come up. And this time when you are with your arms towards the ceiling, then you relax and change sides. So just press your hands against each other and go over your head again, and work so much as so you can feel the work in your shoulder joints. Relax when you have reached your end range, and then go to the opposite side. So we have different tempo on this. So I do it rather slow, and I press really firmly. And it's important that you relax when you come to the end range, for how far you can go. So what we are going to do, what we are doing here is that we are working on strength in our end range. So relax, and then you come up towards the sky, and then you shift again. You relax and shift again. So you have your right hand above your left, and this time you paint a circle. So you go first to your left side as far as you can. Maybe you now have to bend your elbows a bit, it's okay. And then you press down and paint a circle towards your feet, and over to the right side, and press and go above your head. And when you are you can do one more circle. So this is called resistance stretching, and I love that way to work because it creates both strength and mobility. When you're now in the line of your head here, you shift and go over to the right side and paint a circle. You can also go back and front. This is just a suggestion. It's just so you can feel your joint in 3D, have a 3D experience of your strength, your ability, and then relax when you come over to the right again. So relaxing is a good thing. You have to take a pause and then continue with the stretch after that. So there you are. And when your arms are above your head again, just relax your arms and stretch, and just stretch as much as you can and let go, and then roll up to sitting. So we are going to work with the weights now, and you can sit however you like. It's really good if you feel comfortable, so you don't have to feel that you are using a lot of effort just to sit right. So sit on your knees, you can also sit on a chair, And I will sit on my blanket because that is most comfortable for me. So just start with doing some shoulder rolls. So up towards your ears, go back, go down, go in front and up and around like this. Make funny faces. And then to the other, so go back and up and in front. Yes. So take your weights and in each hand and just stretch your arms out like this. And have your arms straight. See if you can have your arms straight through the whole exercise here. So your elbows and shoulders and wrists are in the same line. Then you turn your wrists and you have your weights up towards the ceiling. And we start with just doing these contractions. So concentric contractions as it's called. So this was 2, 3, 4, 5. See if you can relax a bit in your shoulders. 6. So you don't have your shoulders up towards the ears. And this is 8, I think. 9 and 10. And then you take your elbows and point them forward. And then you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8, 9, 10, and then go out again and take your upper arm up towards the ceiling, and then you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then you stretch your arm back. You have them, first you start by the side like this, and then you draw your arms backwards. 1, with control, and don't do it with too much force or tempo. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then just put them aside. We are going to use them some more later, but just sit here and feel how your blood is flowing in your muscles again. And then again stretch out your arms like this, and then make point the fingers together like this. And then you go down with yours. You bend your wrists and point your fingers upwards towards your underarm, lower arm, excuse me. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then turn upwards and do it again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then point backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and then relax. Great. So from here we are going to stand on our knees and hands. So come up on all fours. And again take your weight in your right hand and go up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Go down and down. You lift your hand right in front of you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come down, roll over the weight to the other side, and now we do the left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Put it down and then you go to the front like this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then go down and put it aside. And come down on your lower arms. So you can cross your fingers like this. We are going to get into a dolphin. So you can back your knees a bit backwards and then curl your toes and go up. So we are not going to work so much with our legs today. If you want to go bend your knees a bit and stretch out, you can do that. But we are going to have our focus on our shoulders. So when you have found a good position here, you can bend your knees a bit, and your heels don't have to be on the ground. So we're working our shoulders here. So press down the lower arms down into the mat, and then draw your heart towards your legs. And just stretch out here and feel the work in the shoulders. You can draw your shoulders smoothly into each other. So don't be so harsh here in the beginning. Don't go too deep. Don't work too hard. Just feel what you are able to do and that your shoulders are with you. So just stretch out here for a moment more. Stretch out your back. And then come down on your knees and take your knees wide. And for this child's pose, we're going to go into child's pose. You can take your arms inside your legs like this. And just rest for a moment. So this is a way for the shoulders to totally relax. And if you have to prop up yourself with a pillow or something for your head, or you want to sit on a stack of pillows, or you will have a towel or a blanket between your legs here, so you can have that. Good. And then come up on your lower arms again, and we are going to make a plank pose, a half plank pose. So just stretch out here and draw your sitting bones towards your heels. And this plank pose, we are going to wiggle from side to side. So just feel where you have your range of motion, where you are strong and able in your shoulder joints. Just go from side to side and feel where you can be. So you challenge yourself, but you don't go too far. Please listen very carefully. Right, and then come down on your knees and again go into this nice child's pose. And if you have the chin against the mat, you can do the other side, opposite side now. And again, come up into this plank position. stretch out, be strong in your legs, and draw your sitting bones down towards your heels. And this time go over and back towards your hands. So now you feel another range of motion here, another direction. We are moving our shoulder joints in. And again, come down, touch your toes, place your arms between your legs and rest. Yes, and then come up on hands and knees and have a weight nearby and come up into downward facing dog. And just stretch out your dog, stretch out your back, and have this wide, nice, not too wide, but good wide, now I just got some hiccups here, I'm sorry, not too wide hands, but just a good stable hand, and press down under your knuckles and just stretch out and let your shoulders roll out to the side. So the outer side of your overarms, draw that upper arm, draw them back towards the thighs. And now take your weight in your right hand, and then we do 10 of this variation. So come up to your right hip and go down again. That was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And shift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And place it down, put it aside, and stretch your dog out here. And place your feet together and come up with your right leg and just stretch out here. And then go over so you touch your right knee to your triceps. And do a plank variation here and just stretch up your back. And from here, straighten it back, and then come with your right foot between your hands and come up a bit, maybe so you have 1 meter between your feet, and let your back feet point up towards the front of the mat. And from here you have your strap ready. So take your strap in your right hand and press up. So we are going to do Paschimottanasana, an angle pose here. So, but we are going to do this cow arms. No, we are going to use the strap. So you have your strap in your right hand and straighten your left arm to the side, and then turn your hand so the palm of the hand is pointing backwards, and then you're placing your hand up towards your shoulder blades, and just find a good position for you here. And then you throw your strap over so you can reach it with your left hand, and then you find your way into this. It's really, really important that you are able to have your shoulders on your back, so your shoulders not going in front like this. So draw your shoulder in towards each other and let your elbow point upwards. And if you're not able to this, adjust your strap. And from here, straighten your legs, be strong, maybe come up with your toes, especially on your right foot. And then just come over, not so deep, so go not all the way, and find a stretch here. So when you are going over your leg like this, you get a bit more stretch in your arms, but don't go all the way. Now stand here for a moment, and then come up, and put the strap aside, and come up into the front of the mat. Raise your arms up towards the ceiling, and then grab your left wrist with your right hand and do a side stretch here. And just press your left hip towards left side and press down left foot and get a nice side stretch here. And then come up, so straighten your arms and breathe in here and breathe out and dive towards the mat, so over your legs, and stand here. Just relax your shoulders and breathe in and come up halfway and breathe out and go down and breathe in and then come into plank position, breathe out. And as we did in half plank, we are going to do that also here. So sway from side to side and see where you can go without too much strain. And it's really important that it doesn't hurt. Yes. And then come up into a downward facing dog again. Stretch out. And place your feet together and stretch up your left leg. And then come into this variation of plank, your left knee towards your left elbow. And just stretch up here. And go back with your leg up towards the sky. And then come with your left foot between your hands and come into this Parsvottasana. Straighten your legs, grab your strap, press up. Now you have your strap in your left hand and your right arm out to the side, and turn your hand so your palm facing backwards, and then take your hand and let it come up towards your shoulders, sneak it up, and then throw your strap to your right hand and find a good position here. So I really, if you have a very good flexibility in your shoulder joints, maybe it will be no problem for you to touch and grab your hands. You can do that, but I really suggest to make this a bit more easy. So just find so you can do this good shoulder activations. So draw your shoulders towards each other and then go over your left leg, but not so deep. Just be here for a while, press out through your feet, lift your toes, work with your shoulder blades and your breathing, and press up, place the strap on the floor and come up towards the front of the mat. Stretch your arms up and grab hold on your right wrist and then just stretch over towards the left side. then come up, stretch up, relax your shoulders, and breathe in here and breathe out, and come down over your knees or your legs, and breathe in, come up halfway, breathe out and go down over your legs, and breathe in and come into plank position again. So here, straighten it, be strong, draw your sitting bones down towards your heels, and now go over your hands and go back. So just go backwards, forward, and just feel your shoulders here. Yes, and then come down to your knees and go into this easy child's pose again. Okay, so come up on your hands and knees, and this time place your weights so you have them on your left side, and then have a block ready on your right side, and come up into downward facing dog. Place your feet together, straighten your left leg, right leg, and then swing from your hip, your feet towards your hands, and from here so come into downward facing dog, straighten your back, straighten your legs, put your feet together, and then straighten your right foot up towards the ceiling, and then swing from your hip, your foot between your hands, and then place your left foot down in a 35 angle, and then come up. So here maybe you need a strap for your arms. I really recommend, so you're not working too hard with your shoulders. If you have your shoulders is falling forward like this and you have difficulties to get them back like this, then use the strap. So roll your shoulders back and draw your shoulders together, and then clasp your hands like this. And you start with bent elbows so you can really work with your shoulders, and try to work with both the upper and lower part of the shoulders, bring them in towards the spine, and then straighten your arms as much as you can. And you do the same, of course, if you use a strap. So it's the same, you just have more space here. So, and from here, dive on the inside of your right thigh. And straighten your arms as much as you can. Sink deep into your, this is a warrior one variation. So let your right thigh, right hip sink down. And just straighten your arms as much as you can, work with your shoulders. And then let go of this and take your weights. Place your back foot so it's more parallel to the back of the mat. And come up. And we are going to go into a warrior two. So take your arms in front of you with the weights, and then turn the hands upwards, and then stretch out here. Just feel how it works in your shoulders. So here we are not going to bend our elbows. We're just going to use the weights as extra weight for eccentric contraction. So eccentric contractions is more or less the best way to strengthen and work with mobility. So we're going to be here a bit more, and you can look towards your right hand if you want to. Yes, and now just put them aside. Take your block and use it to lean into with your right hand, and then you roll your armpit out towards the front of the mat. You roll your heart up towards the sky. Come up with your left arm and then turn your hand so the palm is facing backwards, and then you put your arm somewhere on your back where it feels good for you. Maybe you can grab your thigh, and if this is easy for you, you can, or you can also grab hold on your trousers or your yoga trousers, or you can just put your hands on your sacrum and just open up like this and stretch out. So work with your shoulders, left shoulder back, and have this fine, good action in your right arm. And then look down and place your block on the left side, and take your weights over to the right side and go into downward facing dog. If you need to take a child's pose here, so do so. Otherwise, we take some breath here in downward facing dog. So just let your shoulders roll to the outside and stretch up through your arms, through your heart to your sitting bones. So from here, put your feet together, straighten your left leg up towards the ceiling, and then swing your foot up between your hands and place your right foot down, bend your left knee and press up. Roll your shoulders together and cross your fingers, now with the opposite pinky finger out. And work with your shoulder blades here, this action, this drawing in towards each other. Straighten your arms and dive inside the left thigh. And then come down with your arms and take your weights again. Place your left foot so it's parallel to the back of the mat. Press out and start with having your arms in front of you straight, and then roll your arms so your hands are up towards the ceiling, and then draw them out to the side. And see if you can hold them as straight as possible. So this line again from your shoulder joints to your elbow to your wrist. And maybe look over your left hand. And just feel the work. Eccentric contraction, not eccentric, eccentric. Yes. And then put them aside. Place your left hand on the block, right hand on your waist, and then roll your armpit, your left armpit, up towards the front of the mat. roll your stomach, your belly and your heart up towards the right side, and then come up with your right arm. And turn your hand so the palm is facing backwards, and then just snuggle your hand somewhere, maybe up towards the shoulders or down your sacrum, or just grab your t-shirt or your trousers and work with this shoulder engagement. I have my shoulder joints like to have more space here, so I'm not going to grab my t-shirt or thigh, so this is the best way for me right now. And then look down and put the things aside. Start with going into a dog, and downward facing dog. Stretch out. Then come down on your knees and go into this child's pose. And just relax your shoulders. Yes, and then come up. And we are going to finish this class with a restorative pose. And for that, we are going to use our blankets. Let's see. Take that aside. So I use one blanket as a pillow. And then I have the other one. This one I will use between my thighs. So it looks like this. I'm starting on my right side, and I take my right arm out towards right, but my chest and stomach are towards the left side. And my right arm, I have my palm facing down, and my arm is in 90 degrees in relationship to my upper body. And then I take this blanket between my thighs. So you have some options here. You can lay like this with your left hand just on the floor. If you want to, you can also just place your left arm behind you like this. This is really important, that you feel it's comfortable and that you can be here without tension, without working. You shall have this feeling that you can totally relax into the pose, to the position. So maybe you can feel the things we've done until now in your body and in your breathing. So just relax here. Take its time to slow down your heart rate and your breathing rhythm. And then slowly come out of the pose and just lay on your back for a while. And then turn and do the pose on the other side. So pull your blankets and stretch out your left arm and lay on your left side. And then put your blanket between your knees. And if it's comfortable for your right arm, place it behind the back. And if not, just let it rest on the floor in front of you. And let your body be heavy. Relax and let go of any effort. And it helps to have a cat beside you that pours and just make itself comfortable beside you. Probably a dog could be used also. Alright, so come slowly out of the pose. And this is it. This was the yoga class for extra love to your shoulders, to strengthen the shoulder joints and increase the mobility. And so thank you for letting me share